back to the Dragon Corps YouTube channel. So far we've learned, guys, this video is going to be the bonus video, the bonus lecture, because so far what you have learned you will be seeing how it is implemented in the predefined Java statements, how the people at Sun Microsystem have implemented those things. So let us study. Now the basic statement, the most important statement in the whole Java program is the system.out.println. I guess you haven't realized it yet, but if you are getting any an error in any line, or you are having problems to finding that error, and you are not able to find where you are getting that error, you are not able to find that line of code. So what you can do is you can put this line after each line that you have put in that Java code that the error is expected. And if this line is printed, that would mean that the line just above it has been executed successfully. And if this line is not printed after any line, then that line is having the issue. Alright, so this line over here has the most important role in a Java program. So I think we have some responsibilities. We have some responsibilities for this line over here. Let's study this line a bit deeper. Now, so far what we have learned, I hope you have you now know the concept what an object is, what an instance is, and what variables and methods are and how they are accessed, and what is the concept of static keyword, right? So using those concepts, keeping those concepts in mind, let's study this statement. So system.out.println. Now if I ask you, or if an interviewer asks you what does this statement do, what you would say is it would print any line on the console window. Well, that's not the correct answer, or that's not the way how you say it. The interviewer would kick you out just like that. So let's study it a bit deeper. Now if he says to exaggerate this line, now what you need to do is you need to one by word exaggerate what is the meaning of this word, what is it doing, and what is the meaning of this word, and same is the case for the rest of the words. Now let's study it a bit deeper. What is system over here? Now I think you people might have guessed it. It has the first letter as capital, so it might be a class. And yes, it is. It is a class. What is this word over here? Well, it doesn't have any parenthesis, and it is not having the first letter as capital, so it is not a class. Neither it is a method. It is a variable. Now what this thing over here is, now since it has the parenthesis, it is for sure that it is a method. Now the second question arises is system. Why is it called as system.out, and why is it called as out.println? Well, the people at Sun implemented a certain mythology or certain technique which we've studied in my earlier videos. All that knowledge that now we're gonna be seeing it over here. What they did is they made a class, normal class, just like any other class, print stream, and in that class they made methods like print, and println. Now in order to use these methods, what we would do as a coder, we would instantiate this class over here and then use its method. Well, that might be a hefty process, right? Because making an object and then uses its method, well, that would make Java a bit lengthier than C. Alright, so what they did is they made another class. In order to execute, we need to instantiate it, right? So we, just like any other class, we will instantiate it. So they took another class named as system. Now in system class, they needed to use this method. So what they did, they instantiated this class, print stream out equals to new print stream. Alright, so they instantiated this class, and through this variable, I think we all know, it is through this variable we can call these methods, right? Because these methods lie in this class, and we have instantiated this class over here, and if we need to access these methods over here, so we will be accessing these methods using this variable, reference variable. All right, so out dot print ln. Right, so we have executed this method. Right, now you might be thinking, this is not how it looks. Then what we have studied in my previous videos, that is going to be implemented over here. Now, in order to make it a less heavy statement to use, less heavy method to use, and to keep alive the old methodology of OOP, that is object oriented programming, and calling these methods through the name of the object, what we did is we made this object static. That is, we put the static keyword behind this object. Remember, I told you that class is a user defined data type. So as we put static int a equals to 5, so did we put static print stream out equals to new print stream. Same, because this is a data type and this is a data type. This is a variable and this is a variable. Alright, because these two are variables and these two are data types. Int and print stream are data type. Class is a user defined data type and int is a primitive data type, and these two are the values. So why cannot we put the static keyword before a class? Because it is a data type too, so we can put the static keyword. So now this is the point where lies the magic of system.out.println. Well, you're going to be surprised that now, putting your logic into work, how will you call this method now? How will you call the print method in the println method now that we have put static behind the print stream? Well, you can pause the video and you can take 2 minutes to think. All right, if you have learned Java a little bit through my earlier videos. So let me tell you. Now in order to use these methods in any other class, since it is a static method, so it is a class. So it is a class variable now. What out is a class variable. It is a class property. It is a static variable now. So how do we call a static variable? We call it by class name. And what is the name of the class? System. So we write it as system dot out dot, and through this variable we'll be calling this method print ln. I hope you find it a little interesting. You found it a little interesting, right? So we post-morted the whole system.out.println, and this is how this thing works. Each and every line of Java code is nothing but the implementation of core Java concepts. But if you look at it clearly, you can take any code from the internet and you can understand it, what that code is doing, if you know the concepts of Java. You know the static, you know the concept of static keyword and what it does. Alright, simple objects and classes. So now you know how system.out.println works and how the system.out. What is system.out and out.println? So system is a class and out is a variable, and out is called by system class because out is a static variable. Alright, out is a static variable, and because of this it is called by the class name. Now why is it called the out.println? Because println is an instance method. Now be careful using these words. Println is an instance method, so it will be called by the name of the instance you have given. Alright, so out is the name of the variable which is storing the value, the second value of the class, that is instance of the print stream class. So through that out variable we are calling the method of the print stream class, that is print and println. So out.println, and out is a static variable, so we are calling out as out by the class name. So this is how system.out.println works. So I hope you found it a bit interesting. So please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon beneath it to make sure of the upcoming videos. Thank you.